As someone who's completely transformed her life over the last 5 years, I can confidently say that self-love is the only thing that you need to achieve happiness, success, and fulfillment. And before your ego convinces you that you don't need this video, I have a pretty good feeling that this video found you for a reason. When I first discovered manifestation, I was coming from a very desperate place. I was very unfulfilled in my love life. I stumbled upon, manifesting your specific person, things like that. And so I kind of felt like this was an opportunity for like a Hail Mary, just something to turn my life around, because I just felt like I lost myself and I didn't know how to find my way back. But then I really dove into manifestation when I hit my rock bottom. I had to move back to my parents in the midst of a pandemic after living in Boston. I had to get surgery on my hip. I couldn't drive. I needed help getting up and down the stairs. There was literally nothing to do, nowhere to go. And so I just dove headfirst into all things manifestation because I was more lost and more stuck than ever. And I did not know what to do. And I had a very different idea of what the concept of manifestation is now than I did back then. And I do think that there is a huge misconception still out there for what manifestation truly is. But I think the greatest thing that I got out of my manifestation journey was learning how to heal internally. Yes, physically as well, right? And my hip healed, my body healed, but mainly learning how to heal internally because that was something so foreign to me. But ultimately, learning how to truly love myself was the greatest gift I got out of discovering manifestation. And now, after 5 years of studying psychology, manifestation, neuroscience, and quantum physics, the biggest takeaway that I got out of that was that self-love is the key. It's the foundation. Without self-love, there's always going to feel like something is missing in your life. Even if you do manifest that thing, like that dream relationship, that dream home, that dream career, you're always going to feel some sort of emptiness inside without that unconditional self-love within you. You will always be searching for more external validation outside of you. And you'd be manifesting from a place of ego instead of from your higher self. One of my greatest transformations through my self-love and manifestation journey was clearing toxic relationship patterns that I developed through generational trauma, low self-worth, and attracting narcissistic and abusive partners. I healed these wounds and cleared the patterns at the root that was causing them. From there, I was able to develop a high self-image, which in order to create a high self-image, you must be doing it from a place from unconditional self-love, which is, the point of this video, right? Unconditional self-love. And ultimately, that self-love is what helped me transform my love life and attract my soulmate from a whole place. I reverse engineered my entire process, which is now what I teach my clients through my love energetics method, because what I've learned through the manifestation process is that none of those other pieces will work without the unconditional self-love, at least long term. Like you may be able to temporarily manifest something, but to really fully hold it and sustain it, the self-love component needs to be there at an unconscious level. And as I've expanded my manifestation skills into other areas of life, I found that the same process really applies. At the end of the day, self-love is the foundation you need to manifest from a whole place, from your higher self place in any area of life. And that's where you want to be manifesting from, not from the ego side. I would not be in the same relationship that I'm in 3 years later, engaged to my soulmate, if it wasn't for that unconditional self-love that I cultivated prior to manifesting him. I needed to fully integrate the unconditional self-love in my subconscious mind first. It had to be a part of my identity and who I was in order to sustain and hold a long-term partnership. And aside from the manifesting your soulmate piece, self-love has helped me overcome so many obstacles in my life. And I would not be able to feel a sense of peace and fulfillment, really just enjoying the journey at all without feeling whole internally, without loving myself. So at the core of it all, if you want to just at least feel peace and presence in your life, if you want to stop chasing things outside of you, you need to learn how to cultivate that self-love. So my message to you is that creating that unconditional self-love should be your top priority for 2025. It's going to allow you to create a life greater than you could even imagine right now. And even better than that, it's going to allow you to feel better about your life. A life that feels more peaceful, more freeing, and more fulfilling than you can even imagine right now. And that's ultimately why I've created this channel. And that's why I'm making this my first YouTube video today. I created MareaManifests for those who have an inner knowing that there is more to life. For those that refuse to settle in love and in life. This channel is truly all about living the life that you daydream about and expanding into your highest potential. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then I'd love for you to subscribe and come along on this journey with me. I'll be discussing all things mindset and manifestation, but always with a self-love focus. Let me know below if you found this video helpful, and I appreciate any feedback and support.